What's fascinating about that debate, a lot of people say we can't blame it on climate change until we have that proverbial smoking gun. The scientists say, absolutely 100%, without question, contaminant. We still have that proverbial smoking gun on cigarettes. If you read the Surgeon General's report, it says, statistically, we'll show you how you can get cancer. Epidemiologically, we'll show how it will happen. But quote unquote, in the end, it's a matter of judgment. I could do an experiment, ask yourself, smoke and tell me you'll get cancer, some people won't. I can prove that cigarettes cause cancer. I can't prove that the greenhouse gases cause climate change. But we still have a ban on cigarettes. We still have something that says that cigarettes are bad for you. We can do that on climate change too. And the cultural shift before us to make that jump. If you look back at the writings of the Cato's, they're apoplectic. The government would actually do this in the tobacco industry. This is a major shift of just banning us. It was in the product from our society. How big is the cultural shift before us on climate change? And that's why my second analogy is as big as the abolition of slavery. And the point I made is that while you can't compare the emission of greenhouse gases to the cruelty of one race against the other, there are some interesting parallels. The abolitionists from the street corners of London said we have to abolish slavery, and people said, you're out of your mind. You're going to ruin our quality of life. The entire economy is based on it. That is true. The economy of the British Isles depended on slavery. In the time of slavery, people did not raise a moral issue about it until the abolitionists started to point it out. The slaves in the Bible. It's just not a moral order. Can you imagine a day where we will look at the emission of CO2 with even remotely kind of more overtone to look at slavery? I'll bet you can't. And that's how big the cultural issue is before us. The cultural shift is before us. This is a major change. Today with the throwaways, the paper came out, and then the New York Times picked it up. That abolition of slavery analogy. And then Scientific American picked it up, and Time Magazine picked it up. And I'm today this is cool. I'm a public intellectual. People are reading my work. Outside from this obscure journal into the pages of the New York Times. And someone sent me an email. And he said, I see Mark Morano taking this interview. I was new to this whole area. And I said, who's Mark Morano? And if you don't know, he used to work for Rush Limbaugh. He used to work for James Inhofe. And he has a webpage called climatepro.com. And my friend said, I'd really take a look at this page. So I went to the page, and this is what I found. And so here's my picture. Here's the Elon Hitler's picture. And there's the entire coverage of the article. Climate skeptics are the moral equivalent to those who oppose slavery. And there's my email address. And so the emails start coming in, and this is what they look like. And they're not very nice. They're not very friendly. And the bottom one is actually starting to get into the area of a threat. And it stunned me at first. I don't know how many of you have folders for hate mail. I now have one. It does come. And, as a social scientist, I was like, what must I do? I said, well, sugarcoat it. And so that's what I started to do. And if you look, you'll see some underlying subtext to their questioning of science. First of all, the skeptical science, the scientific elite. I'm a criminal. Here's who it's planned to. Are you a moron? The days of looking at the system with like 20 science and numbers. I love this. We seldom point it over to you to expect us peasants will take you and your fellow scientists seriously. You're a scientist, you're an elite, you live in the average number, I don't trust you. A second frame, suspicion of my political ideology. I'm doing the work of slavery. I'm a green terrorist. I must be a secular evolutionist. If I believe in climate change, I must not believe in God. Rush Limbaugh wrote an entire episode of the show saying you cannot believe in God, climate change, I'm mutually exclusive. I'm an imperialist, I'm a racist. Fear of economic disaster. Why do I want to lower the standard of living? Why do I want to develop the world? Greetings, comrade. Why do you want martial construction of civilization? This is the subtext in all those emails. If you can stop and ask, why would someone send emails like that, someone they don't know, over a scientific issue? Because for them, it is not a scientific issue. They are defending values that they hold dear from attack, and they don't want to give them up. That is the conversation of the climate change in this country right now. And if we recognize that subtext, we can do something about it. If we don't recognize that subtext, we will just continue to talk past each other. Thank you very much. So we got some upward momentum over here. If we want to modulate the upward momentum, then we have to... It's very nice to thank you for the introduction. But the most important thing to know about me is that I have 12 grandchildren and 4 children and 1 wife. So now you know what we're waiting for. Now let's go to the lecture. And in the next hour, I will discuss to you something about quantum periodic materials in a way that each and everybody of you will understand. Even if you have students of law, you will understand my show. Okay, so in order to understand what was happening, let me take you to the mid-80s. And in the mid-80s, there was great surprise discovery of the structure of matter and its properties. They came year after year, and all 3 of them received the Nobel Prize. First in order was the discovery of quantum materials, and the name of that is finite infinite Nicholas and John Kahn. I will tell you a little bit about these people later on. Next came the discovery of coherence by Eric Otto on it, that's A5, and the next one was discovery of high-temperature superconductivity, Now, when high-temperature superconductivity was discovered, everybody was happy. Wow, instead of liquid helium, it's using nitrogen. That's very good. The following was discovered, the model next resistant Eric Cottle died last year, wonderful person, told me that he had 6 papers published against his model. That resistance died very soon. But when hydrochloric materials were discovered and announced, they met a lot of opposition from the top of the world scientific community, and this will be discussed this week later on. So this is the background. In order for everybody to understand my talk, I will start with very simple definition of order, periodicity, and rotational symmetry in crystals, and let's start with a two-dimensional model like this. And here we can see that there is order here. What does it mean order for you? It means that if I ask you to continue in each and every direction, you know exactly how to do it. This is order. You also know this is periodicity, the difference between this and this and this and so on is equal, so there is order here and periodicity. So there is periodicity in this direction, any direction you choose, there is periodicity because it is a periodic structure. That's all about periodicity. Now, let's say something about it. Here is a picture, by the way, it's a picture of my hotel in Easter Island. Have you been to Easter Island? Ah, wow. So, you see that you see the ocean in the background, and this is also a periodic structure, your one-dimensional periodic structure, but the motif is not just one atom or particle, the motif is not just more constant, so this is the unit cell from here to here. Large, large, small, small, large, large, tiny, small, large, and large. And it goes on and on and on, so the motif can be more complex than just one atom. Okay, that's another thing. Sometimes you can study very, very complex molecules by arranging them into a crystal. Once you arrange these complex molecules like the ribosome into a crystal, then you can study the position of each and every atom in the structure, usually by using modern simple reaction, not an job as you can do now. And this structure is what is covered by Ada Yonath, her colleague. She was the Nobel Prize for the discovery of the structure of ribosome. So you can make a crystal from the ribosome, and once you have a crystal, you can study the structure of the ribosome. And this is where crystallography is today. It became a magnificent science to study very complex structures of the biological structure. How about rotational symmetry? Well, here's the same thing, but there is an empty here. I can rotate it 90 degrees and it looks the same. 180 looks the same, 220, 270 looks the same, 360 looks the same, and because it is sometimes every time it's the same, it has a 4-4 rotational symmetry. Crystallography. You know, crystallography really started at the ancient times of the Greeks. They invented the term atom. They imagined a tiny particle that cannot be split. Well, it can be, but they said it. And these atoms are arranged in a periodic way so as to create crystals. How did they know that? Because they had crystals with facets. At the end of the facets were sometimes identical in different minerals. So they imagined that atoms are created with facets and they were arranged. By the way, if you think that ancient people knew a lot about science, this is not so. They understood very, very little about science. But in this case, they were right. However, up until 1912, there was no way to confirm that crystals are what people thought they were. But in 1912, German scientist Olaue created the first X-ray diffraction experiment, and he started the science of modern crystallography by doing that. The graph, father and son, came a year later with the graph equation, and he had the son. And shortly thereafter, there was a growing group of crystallographers, and the choice tool, the tool of choice, was X-ray diffraction. You can see here the chart. There is one more chart. Okay. So, we had the science, the tool of choice was X-ray diffraction, and science was called X-ray crystallography. The group that governs the science is the International Union of Crystallography, and their tool of choice was X-ray diffraction. Not electron diffraction, not neutron diffraction, X-ray diffraction. Why so? Well, because X-ray diffraction developed into a very precise tool to measure crystals. Very precise. Electron microscopy was not as precise at the time, now, and so is neutron diffraction. Why am I saying that? You'll see later on. So this is crystallography. Now, here is a definition of a crystal before 1991, and the definition is very, very simple. A crystal is a solid composed of atoms arranged in a pattern periodic in 3 dimensions. Very, very simple. Here's another definition about a multiple. Atoms in the crystals are arranged in a pattern that repeats itself in 3 dimensions while in curves. Exactly the same meaning, different words. And life was simple. And the science of crystallography was a mature science. A mature science, that you believe that you know everything. Yes, you can discover a new crystal, but the structures are known. So somebody announced that, hey, I discovered a structure, which a crystal with TO19, hey, and everybody said, this is wonderful, here's the door of TO19 structure, here 1023. Crystal here is number 124, and welcome, and it closed the door, and everything is fine. It was a mature science. People really understand everything about crystallography. So, this is the background. Crystallography in 1982, here's the book about one left, but by chance scale, then you're about to study this book. I mark something green here. I know you cannot see this because you're far away. This is why I enlarge it here. Now you can. So, it says the following. We can make a crystal for molecules, which individually, every molecule can have a 5 order symmetry, but we should not expect the lattice to have a 5 order symmetry. Alright, well, so I will not spend time probing into you, but it's simple proof that in periodic crystals, in all crystals were periodic, in periodic crystals you cannot have a 5 order symmetry, much like trying to tie the floor with pentagon without gaps, it does not work. Okay. So, here's an example of atomic diamond. This is the picture that I took during many years ago. This atomic is quite small, it's a carbon atom diamond, and you see that it's ordered, and you see that there's periodicity here, and there's periodicity difference, and it's different, and it's different, and the rest is just very periodic, it's a periodic structure. The order of carbon ordering diamond is periodic. The allowed rotation symmetry of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5 order rotation symmetry, as well as any other symmetry you don't see is forbidden in periodic structure. Equals 2, 2. Okay, no problem up again. Alright, now let's go to the reciprocal space. It's the space in which the diffraction center occurs. It's the space that we have mathematically created in order for us for the stem diffraction center. Space in which the diffraction center sits. And this is a planar cut through the reciprocal space, and this diffraction center is taken by an electron microscope. So what you do in an electron microscope is you make a sample very, very thin, and you have to know how to do that, and you shine an electron beam through the space. Electron beam goes through, and on its way it also diffracts sideways. So it is a transmitted beam, and maybe diffracted beam all around. So here we have this is a transmitted beam, and all the beam around it will diffract and form the crystal. And you have to put the crystal in certain orientation, so it will diffract and give you a very nice diffraction pattern. Now this was taken from a periodic crystal. And when you take the diffraction pattern from a periodic crystal, the diffraction pattern itself is also periodic. And you see that this is periodic pattern, and there is periodic difference, and periodic difference, and periodic. In every direction that you choose, it's periodic. And the periodicity comes from the fixed and rotational space. Rotation space symmetry allowed are again 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No 5 rotation symmetry, and nothing beyond 6 modes. It can happen, and the science was empty and mature. And now came a new definition of a crystal. And this new definition was made by the International Union of Crystallography, and I must tell you that the people that occupy those positions, the high position in the International Union of Crystallography, are hardcore mathematical crystallographers. These are no-nonsense people. I mean, you have to define everything from the foundation. Every word you say must be very accurate. And they came up with this new definition of a crystal, which sounds like a poem. I will give you slowly, you'll take it the poem. Now, this poem was composed by the hardcore mathematical crystallographers called the International Union of Crystallography. What happened? Let's read it slowly. It doesn't say crystal easy. We are humble now. By crystal we mean any solid element essentially, essentially, it's really diffraction diagram. Okay, by any periodic crystal we mean any crystal that is either S or a lattice periodicity can be considered to be that. Is this a short definition or what? This is a crystal nowadays. A crystal is not defined by the position of the atoms anymore. It is defined by the reciprocal state. A crystal is defined by the diffraction pattern. Something happened. What happened that we need this dramatic change? This shift of paradigm, shift in crystallography. And what happened was 1982, that was the 70th birth of crystallography. Remember 1912 was Darwin? 1972, 7 years. And this was the year when the periodic crystal was discovered. And this is the subject of mathematics. So now it's done. Let me take you back to my logbook. Lesson number 1 to the students about it. Whatever you do in the laboratory or on your computer, make a logbook. Write it down. You will remember your experiment next week, yes you will, but you will not remember it next year. And that may be very important. So, here's my logbook from, it was not meant to be seen by anybody, it is like private writing for myself, it is about, it looks not very ordered, but it has a lot of information. So let's see what it has. It has the date, April 8, 1980. Right, that's the first. It has the composition of the alloy that I was studying, aluminum 25 workers and manganese. And it was relatively very fun. It doesn't say so because all the alloys that I was studying were relatively very fun. And this is the plate number in the microscope. Those days we took pictures on the glass plate. And then we took them in the box, in the dark, to a place where we did all the chemistry to make these plates process all the pictures, and then we could print them. Nowadays it sounds crazy, right? That's how it is. So this is plate number 1720. There were many before and after. This is one of 5 books. And SAT selected already function. Selected as a function. This is after one of the day. I know because the previous page together here. Previous page was a totally different material. It was the more this is after one of this day, like 2 o'clock after lunch. Happy now. And so I took these pictures, and then I arrived at picture number 1724. 36 came in magnification to picture with a magnification of 36,000 times. And I look at this picture. And I say, wow, that's it. Now I will show you what was interesting in the picture. And then I said, how does the diffraction pattern look like? So I immediately take the diffraction pattern, which is the next picture, 1725. I will show you these two. And I write here, 10 4 rotation symmetry with 3 question marks. That's forbidden. How can it happen? So I spent the rest of the afternoon trying to understand what was going on. I very what was on my mind. I thought that I had a structure of twins, twin structure. From my past experience, I found such twin structures with the very same diffraction symmetry. So I said, okay, these are twins. I spent the rest of that afternoon until the evening trying to find the twins. And I could not find them. There were no twins there. I knew from the afternoon of this day, April 8, 1982, that the structure I have has no twins. What was it? I didn't know. But twins it was not. Why am I emphasizing it? Because later on, opponents of particle claim, oh, these are twins in periodic structures, and they were also different, of course, and they never shown it as a microscope, and I was an expert in microscopy, and we will discuss it later on. So, this is it. The Nobel Committee said that it's very rare that you can trace the discovery to a date and an hour. So, this was the picture of 1724, the week that I said, what's going on? So what are we talking about? Okay. This is a single crystal. This small crystal, this is half a micron, right? So the crystal is about half a micron to a micron size, and how many of them is a small crystalline and so. Okay. So what's strange about it? What's strange about it is some of the crystals are pitch black, like this, and this, and this, and this. And this is a bright field image using the center beam to take the pictures for those electron microscopy. When you see a dark crystal like this, it means that it diffracts heavily. It diffracts so heavily that there is almost no intensity in the transmitted beam. And I have never seen in my life such a brilliant crystal. So I say, how does the diffraction pattern look like? So I take the diffraction pattern from here, just from this single crystal, and this is what I see. I look at the diffraction pattern, I tell you exactly what happened in last minute, and I observe it, I said, wow, that looks very different. What is the rotational symmetry? So I found the power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, impossible, 1, 2, 3. And then I write in my logbook 10 4 with this question. Turns out it's 5 volts, but in order to know that, I had to take something called the Minkowski pattern, and I will not show you that. So, on the first of the lesson, we'll test for later on. So, this is 5 volts. So, what's strange about it is not only that it has a test over the symmetry, it has no vertical. You take the distance from here to here, multiply by 2, you get 0. There's nothing there. No verticity, get for the symmetry, very, very strange. Electron diffraction because I consider phase has 5 positive vectors and it is not periodic. So you can see here there is no periodicity, and the ratios involved, this section divided by this, brings you to Fibonacci number. Of course you cannot do it by measures, you cannot by measuring arrive in an irrational number, just to take two. What it is, by each other will always be a rational number, and it's an irrational number. So this is the Fibonacci number, and I will tell you about the Fibonacci look at in a few days. Because he is such an important mathematician that we have to learn about general laws. Okay, so this is it. This is the Fibonacci number, also known as the coordinate E. Right? It's 1 plus 2 divided by 2, 1 plus 6, 1 8, and every this number completely. Okay, so people that claim that they understand in aesthetics, never how do people claim that understand aesthetics? You will never win. They claim that it has a pleasing ratio. Very pleasing to the eye. Why not 1.6, but 1.2? That's another, because it's an aesthetic ratio. Okay, so if you take the distance from the nose to the very much divided to the then you arrive, if you are so beautiful and perfect, then you have this ratio. Fibonacci number of chickens, right? Alright, so, but this is actually the rule of one. 65 volts. In the electron microscope, you can tilt your specimen, you can rotate your specimen to different positions, okay, in the glucometer, and it was 5 volts, 2 volts, 5 again in each direction, and 5, 3, 2, 3 in each direction, and each set of diffraction centers is an icosahedral symmetry. I will talk about it. The moment I'll tell you what an icosahedral is, and this is why we call it icosahedral phase. The first name of the first molecule of material was named icosahedral phase because it has icosahedral symmetry. Okay, so to make a long story short, everything happened on that day 1982. I was at Nice for sabbatical when I made the discovery, and in the year from the end of 1981 to the end of 1983, I was there. I went back to the Atención. I still didn't know what I had, but I knew what I did. Every time I met the first person who was willing to work with me, his name is Ivan Blin. He was the technical software doctor, now he's California. And we sat together and wrote a paper. He developed a model that could explain the phenomenon related to these structures. The model was based on joining icosahedral states in such a way arbitrary ways into the okay, and to be controlled, and we have an expert here. And once the joint we wrote the paper together, and down in the summer of 1984, I came back to Nice, and I made a meeting with some of the colleagues. I was there every summer, or 3 times every summer, so I came back again after my sabbatical with the papers I had. Those days, when I sent the papers to publication, to print it in the school, those days, very good time is tight. We have time machines, so we have secretaries every time. So I typed my paper, I corrected it, I typed my paper again, I corrected it again, they typed it again, and finally it was good, and the last correction was about with the pen, and okay, sent it to Journal of Physics, and a few weeks later, the paper came back, also in an envelope, stamped, my address was on it, with a letter. And the letter said, Mr. Chefman, thank you so much for your contribution. We have decided not to send the paper for review because we think that it will not interest the community of physics. show their favor and tend to do a metaverse of Jonas for and do any kind of transaction. They accepted it, and they published it. But they published it more than half a year, just into a fascinating stuff. In time, I was there in at the time it was volunteer, the John Claude Wonder. I showed the favor to my host, John Carr, who invited me there, and I asked him, why do you think it was Tim? Tim Lam had the idea that we should do something completely different. Publish a short publication without the language model and send it to a function. Publication